the modern school of Indian logic, it has totally changed. So it is more about, Nyaya Sutras are not actually touched upon. There comes in Gangeshopadhyaya, in 12th century, who belongs to the Mithila region. So he's written a work called Tattva Chintamani. So this is the period of, the starting of Navya Nyaya, wherein the whole Nyaya, the subject, as stated even in the previous session, due to the emergence of Jaina and Bauddhas, the whole structure has been, the approach has been different. It has become more technical, more kind of stuck to logic a lot, and it is more a kind of a debating kind of a thing. It goes into that. It is more about Purvapaksha and Uttarapaksha kind of a, even the style of writing also differs a lot. It is more like very much cruel. I mean, if you see the wordings, it will be very big sentences with a lot of technical terms into it, and it becomes more from a classical thing to very intrinsic, very small detailed microscopic kind of an approach about detailing and reasoning aspects of it. So it goes into more very detailed what you call explanations or exploring about things in a very detailed manner, very minuscule manner. So that starts, that kind of a tendency started from this point in time. And here also, as in the Prachina Varga, the basic text was Nyaya Sutras. From here onwards, what happened was Gangeshopadhyaya's Tattva Chintamani became that base. So Tattva Chintamani became the basis. So commentaries upon Tattva Chintamani came here. Many people started writing commentaries upon Tattva Chintamani, because that was needed at that point in time. So then there is Vardhaman Upadhyaya, who is son of Gangesh Upadhyaya, who has written a commentary on Tattva Chintamani called Prakasha, Tattva Chintamani Prakasha. And then Raghunatha Shiromani, who is between 14th and 15th AD, he wrote something called as a very famous, even today we study, which is called as Didhiti. Didhiti is the commentary upon Tattva Chintamani. So that is a commentary. And then Mathuranatha Tarkavagisha has written something called as Tattva Chintamani Rahasya, which is called as Mathuri. This is also a direct commentary upon Tattva Chintamani. These both are very much famous. And then comes Jagadisha Tarka Alankara around 1625, who has written something, a commentary called as Jagadishi. It is called as Jagadishi because it was written by Jagadisha. Jagadishena idam rachitam iti iyam Jagadishi. So the Vyakhya or the commentary is called as Jagadishi. Again, Jagadishi is a commentary upon Didhiti and not on Tattva Chintamani. So we have three steps: Tattva Chintamani, Didhiti, then comes Jagadishi. Even today, there is a parampara that studies Jagadishi. And there are, again, as I told you, from the medieval period, they have started writing their own, they started working on their own theories about, or exploring by themselves. Independently also they started writing. So one of the famous works of Jagadisha Tarkalankara is about Shabda Shakti Prakasha. So this is again called as maybe semantics nowadays. So one again a unique concept from Nyaya Vidya, that is knowledge representation. How are you able to understand whatever I am talking? So this part of it. So there is again a process of knowing, Shakti, Lakshana, Akanksha, Yogyata, Sannidhi, something like that. So Jagadishi and then Shabda Shakti Prakasha are two famous works of Jagadisha Tarka Alankara. And another scholar, who is again a very different person, called as Harirama Tarkavagisha, who is the only person in those, one of the scholars who is totally independent. At that point in time, around 1625, the trend was to write commentaries upon Tattva Chintamani and Dijiti, and this there is a scholar who did not even bother about it. He has written many, there are many works to his credit which are only independent. He doesn't touch Tattva Chintamani or Dijiti. He has written many works, of which maybe 4 or 5 are only have only been published, and fortunately I happen to be working on my thesis, which is his work, which hasn't been much wrote about. So we are having such works yet now. Even Hariram Tarkavagisha's maybe around 5 to 10 works are not yet published. They are still in the stages of manuscript. So there are independent theories that he propounded in his works. And then there is Gadadhara Bhattacharya, and again another very famous Bengal scholar who has written Gadadhari, which is again a commentary upon Didhiti. So there are two schools now. One is the Jagadishi school, and the other one is called as Gadadhari school. So in maybe around 50 to 70 years back, it used to be such that in South India we used to have a Jagadishi parampara. I mean, we used to study Jagadishi, and in the north, maybe in the Kashi, in the Varanasi and the Bengal region, they used to study Gadadhari. Gadadhari is more deeper actually. It is more technical. And now it is that even we also study Gadadhari. I only took those works which are being studied now.